Well, yeah. So funny thing about R.L. Stine. So have you ever actually gone and looked up the release schedule, the publication schedule, and timeline for the original Goosebumps and Fear Street books? It was
Weren't
like
they like
12 books.
one a month?
It was one a month for like 10 years. And that motherfucker was not writing one book a month for 10 years. He
Oh
had
my
ghostwriters.
god!
Yes, most of Goosebumps was ghost written by
I've
other
heard
authors,
that.
not R.L. Stine. Yeah. Now he can claim that. So he gave the inspiration for the books. Like he would be like, okay, so you're gonna write a book about a kid who gets turned into a bee, and you're gonna write a book with a sea monster in it, and you're
Right.
gonna write Night of the Living Dummy Part 5.
I
And
don't
you're
know,
gonna
Cuckoo
write-
Clock of Doom or something.
And you're gonna write "Girl Gets Eaten by Chair."
Yeah,
It'd
yeah.
be- It'd be kind of great if the R.L. Stine that we've seen isn't even him, but an actor for the real R.L. Stine.
You know, I would believe that because I remember looking when he made his cameo appearances in the Goosebumps TV series. Sometimes he'd be like the host or whatever. He always looked like he was wearing a rubber mask because he had like the weird wrinkly, saggy flesh and the big nose and the weird mole on his face. I was like, is that the fucking like the haunted mask from the Halloween episode that you're wearing? Is that what it was supposed to look like?
That's actually pretty funny, but I don't know. I'm just realizing now. Yeah, most of those must have been ghost written.
Yeah, I heard that too.
There was I remember my YouTube ads were inundating me for like 6 months.
I got those too.
Because R.L. Stine was teaching an online course about writing horror fiction. And it's like, why am I going to pay for an online course from a guy who hired other writers to write his books for him?
Wait, you
Like,
didn't
that's gotta
take
be
it?
I didn't take it, no, because
Dude,
I like.
it basically was just him going, "You guys want to write? Fuck writing. Have a bunch of idiots do it for you. The pennies on the dollar." I had a Taiwanese boy write this one.
although most of those books, I mean, they're not very long, are they? They're like, how many words?
No,
do you
they're
think
short,
those are?
and they're the typing's big too.
Yeah, they you can knock one of those out in like an hour. I remember my
Yeah.
brother would just sit down and read one, and it would take you twice as long to read an issue of Fangoria as it would to read a Goosebumps novel. And yeah, so like there's some like R.L. Stine's like, shit, I didn't write any one of those. Say cheese and die? Do you think I'm retarded? I got the autistic kid down the street to write that.
I don't
Say
know.
cheese and what the fuck?
I don't know. I mean, those things must be like 10,000 words or something. I mean, I'm sure he could have done that. 10,000 words a month. That's not
It's entirely. I guess it's possible, but I don't think so. I think it's one of those open secrets is that he just had ghostwriters knocking those things out. Especially when a lot of those books, if you sat down and you read them, they were consistent in the fact that they were targeted at like 8-year-olds as their primary audience. So they're very simply written. And almost anybody can write that way without having a voice,
right.
But the
that
content
is something about them too. Looking back, they did have no voice.
Yeah, because they're all very matter of fact with their details and their word and vocabulary choices are very simple for little kids.
They were all written like Ready Player One, and I'm not even trying to
my
talk
God, that's
shit.
the shittiest
They absolutely were.
Oh, they were. And I bet you the Ready Player One guy, if you told him that, he'd be like, "Oh yeah, I did that on purpose because my book's all about nostalgia, and I wanted to go for the Goosebumps nostalgia."
I wanted to appeal to your inner child because I think you might be an idiot if you read my book.
Oh God,
man!
And so yeah, the Goosebumps books. I mean, and how you can tell some of them are written by different people isn't because of the way they're written. I mean, the voice within the book, but the kinds of stories. Like there are some stories that are definitely horror stories and some that are more like a fucking Hardy Boys novel, where it's almost like, oh, we got to find the secret of the mermaid, fellas. Oh, we're going to go on a madcap adventure. Like, what the fuck? This doesn't have anything to do with monsters. This isn't a horror book. Or they'd have ones where it's just like kids playing pranks on each other for like 11 chapters and then like mud monsters show up out of nowhere. Like that's like how some of them are written. Like, okay, so this one's obviously being written by the high school senior who's doing this as his final English assignment for his grade.
You think that's what it was? He was moonlighting as like a night school teacher, Or like high school dropouts, and he's like, "All right, I need you guys to write a scary story, ooh, and just turn them into me. Sign these release forms, and you're probably going to graduate."
He's just publishing like a bunch of 17-year-olds manuscripts.
Nerdy Texan Accountant says, "I did not know there were ghostwriters for Goosebumps." I don't know if it's been confirmed. I think we're just
I've heard it multiple places.
Yeah, it's an open secret. But the weird thing is that I've never heard anybody come out and say that they were the ghostwriter. They must have had some ironclad NDAs, or it's probably like Hot Dog said, they're all from like Taiwan and the Philippines, and they have no idea.
I don't know, because you mentioned like the Hardy Boys. I know a lot of those were ghostwritten. I mean, like the writers' names are out there too. Same thing with some of those other ones. But
those are from like the 1940s. There's been plenty of time to do detective work. Like now, the stuff like written in the 90s, I bet they're still under like contracts and NDAs and stuff, where they can't.
You've also got to think too, though, like according to something I'm reading here, it says he wrote a bulk of them. If what he's writing isn't too complicated, he should be able to knock them out like one a week or something, right?
Well, that's the thing, is that he's doing the Fear Street novels at the same time as Goosebumps, right? So he's writing. So he was supposedly writing 12 Goosebumps and how many Fear Streets a year? Was he writing like 37 books a year? Even if they're short and simple, I don't think he could do that.
I don't know. I don't know. Was there ever like a break in like the publication schedule where he takes like a year off to write some more? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I think my childhood's ruined now.
Well, he used
I actually met R.L. Stine at C2E2 a few years ago.
Oh, yeah.
But like the thing was, like I didn't have my Goosebumps books anymore. Those were from like, I had those in like 2004. So
oh man, you must have been like 2 years old. That's crazy.
I was seven. But so I'm at C2E2, and there's like, I don't know, there's no like place to go to buy Goosebumps books, and I don't think he had anything with him actually at his booth. So I just went up and shook his hand, and I was like, "Oh, hey!" And then I gave him one of my books, my awful book actually, my first book I self-published that I took down from Amazon because it was so awful. I actually gave it to him because I had a bunch with me. I was giving to people.
Is it the one called "Creepsters Give You Goosebumps," where the creepsters all tell scary stories around a campfire?
I want that now. You have so many good ideas, Hot Dog.
Okay. So I'm looking this up on Reddit. According to a user named Goosebumps Art, books 1 through 16 of the original series were almost entirely Stine. However, as demand for the books increased, Stine began employing freelancers. Scholastic once accused him of letting ghostwriters do most of the work. However, Stine claims that the freelancers would simply create detailed outlines for the books, but the original concept and final works are supposedly his. It's entirely possible he would, 1, come up with the titles, 2, pass them off to freelancers, and 3, write a book based on the outline.
That explains there's one of these books that has like a title and a cover that's got nothing to do with the plot. It was like "Don't Go to Sleep," and the cover has like a giant hand like reaching out for like.
I think I know which one you mean.
But the book is about a kid who like travels back in time when he sleeps in the attic. It has like nothing to do with that cover and that title.
Google it, Weenie. I think I know exactly what one you mean too.
With the big hand on it.
Yeah, the big hand that's like reaching, like the POV is like a kid sleeping in bed, and you see the giant hand reaching.
I'm trying to put it in private chat, but it's not allowing.
So. I mean, I know the cover, but yeah, the story is about a kid who goes to sleep in the attic, and every time he goes to sleep in the attic, it's like Cuckoo Clock of Doom, but like less intelligent. And so he just keeps going back in time.
I just picture you in like one of those big brain memes with Cuckoo Clock of Doom in your hand.
Also, a Nerdy Texan Accountant says, I know Philip K. Dick did 33 novels in 10 years, so an average of 3 novels a year, and he also did hundreds of short stories in that same time. Well, yeah, 3 novels a year, that's very possible. I wouldn't guess anybody had a ghostwriter for that. But here, I got the link you just shared, Weenie. So let me share my screen.
It's just a bunch of that cover. Goosebumps of Doom.
I know, but we're going to take a look at it. I read this one too, Mark. I'm trying to zoom in. I don't know why it's not letting me zoom in. But
I think I remember this episode.
Yeah, it's a kid. Like the time police come after him, and like he keeps ending up in different timelines that suck, and he's trying to like get back to his proper timeline. It's like... Like, what the fuck does this have to do with a giant scary hand coming out over the bed? I want to read that book, not the hell, whatever the hell is inside this thing. Yeah,
man. You know, there was. I don't know if it already came out. I remember a few months ago there was this book announced where it was like a big hardcover of all the like Goosebumps cover art.
Oh yeah, I ordered that.
Yeah.
How is it, Hot Dog? I had planned to pre-order it and I forgot to do it. Is it any good?
It still hasn't come out yet.
Oh, wow, that sucks.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Well, so what's the street date on? Is it like October?
It keeps changing. I actually haven't checked on it in a while because it just kept getting pushed out, and I just stopped checking. I'll check here in a sec.
Huh.
You know, you think it wouldn't be that hard to put a book out that collects just a bunch of existing art. It's not like they have to commission new pieces for it.
They have to have somebody ghostwrite all the cats.
all the text.
Right. They got to ghostwrite where the ideas came from. I mean, at that point, you might as well just make it up and just put down anything. Like, I got this idea because I'm trying to think of like a goofy way to come up with an idea.
That's such a sick ass gig, though. Just being R.L. Steiner, like, I don't know, kid turns into a bee. Shit.
Yeah, all right. Just give me 18,000 words, and we'll call it a day. Like, do you want me to proofread them? Nah, it's
okay.
Fine.
There's cover art for this book now. There wasn't before, and it doesn't have a date at all either.
That's not a good sign.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah. But there's a cover, and that's a big improvement from before. It's crazy what they just ran Slappy the Dummy into the goddamn ground, man.
I remember that. So I don't have my original Goosebumps, but I did go on eBay and I bought a hardcover collection of the Night of the Living Dummy that has like 1 through 3 in it. And
that was my favorite.
Yeah. So the first one is actually really, really good. It's actually got it's really good by the basis of Goosebumps, because Slappy's not even the main character in the first Night of the Living Dummy. Is this one dummy called Mr. Wood, who's got this huge throbbing boner made out of pine, and he's always so it's just really violent. Mr. Wood's like attacking this like 8-year-old girl who's the main character, and there's a part where he just starts strangling her, and then he throws her down the stairs, and then he jumps on her and starts strangling her again. It's like, and then her parents come out and see her in the hallway, like beat to shit at the bottom of the stairs, with like Mr. Wood, the ventriloquist dummy, like limp and hanging over her, like he's like pretending not to be alive. And they're like, "Honey, do you know what time it is? Go back to bed." They don't believe her. She's like bleeding profusely from the face, and she's got like a broken leg. She's like, "Mom, please, the dummy tried to kill me." And like, "You're going to school tomorrow, honey."
Oh man, I think the last one I ever read was, I think, around like 2008 or 9 maybe. They started doing the series called Horrorland, which I think was a spinoff of one of the other books, and then it brought together
Horrorland.
Yeah, it brought together a few characters from previous books, and they were all at Horrorland. And the funniest thing, I couldn't stop laughing at this one thing, because they were saying somebody was frightened to death, and I guess that happened to like several people, and they were abbreviating it as FTD, and I was like, frightened to death? Why don't they just say scared to death? And I realized that would be FTD. I couldn't stop laughing. But
they did that on purpose. They knew everybody would do that little mental equation and figure it out on their own.
But I read like that first one, and I was like, this is really good. And then I was like, but I'm 12 now. This is for 8-year-olds. So I never read the rest. Oh man. Nerdy texts an account and says, "I remember that TV episode of Goosebumps. I remember that one too. They gave me a lot of anxiety."
I remember I wanted to read Slappy the Dummy, but I had to psych myself up so much to read it because I was so scared of Chucky.
Yeah, that's the thing too, is that the covers, that's why I want that art book to come out, is because the covers were so good. And I remember the cover was Slappy, especially there was Night of the Living Dummy 2, where like he's leaning against the bed and he just looks really creepy. And then you read the story, and they like neutered him between books. So instead of like trying to kill kids, he's like, "I'm gonna make you my slave," ha 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 ha. And he's just playing pranks on them throughout the book. When you actually sit down and you read it, it's not nearly as scary as you remember or how you imagined it was gonna be. So you know the part in Child's Play 2, like the first 2 acts of the movie where Chucky's just playing pranks on Andy, like writing like curse words on his tests and getting him in trouble at school, and like breaking stuff at home and getting in trouble with his foster parents.
Yes,
the Night of the Living Dummy books, but without the cool ending where the puppet tries to kill them. It's the tedious part of Child's Play 2, just stretched out for a whole book.
Oh man, I don't think I end up reading all. How many parts did that go? 5, I think, right?
It went on forever.
Yeah,
Like,
there's
yeah,
even
he's
now like
got-
a series called Slappy World. So
Slappy
Slappy
World,
World.
that's
Yeah.
the name of the strip club by the airport.
I gotta look this up now. Slappy World, not
Yeah.
the thing by the airport. I mean the book.
Oh,
Sure.
Slappy World. Yeah, let's see.
business
Slappy
now,
World.
airport strip clubs later.
Oh my goodness, looks like there's already a million of them. Let's see the Wikipedia. Let's see how many
You
there
got
are.
a lot of catching up.
Oh, there's
to do.
16 of these things.
Yeah, they even did a Bride of Slappy one where he got married to like his own version of Tiffany from Child's Play. Like they were way out of ideas. They were just watching the Child's Play movies and just knocking them off.
These titles of the Slappy World books are so cringe. Slappy Birthday to You is the first one.
That's a good one. No, fuck you. That's great.
The second one is Attack of the Jack. Like, isn't that like Child's Play 2? Like, sorry, Jack, Chucky's
Sorry,
back.
Jack, Chucky's back. Yeah.
Yeah. Now let's see. 3 is
Yeah,
I am
so-
Slappy's evil twin. That's a little on the nose.
There isn't one called like Slap It and Jack It.
I don't know. I don't see that one in here. Let me Google it. It looks like the next one coming out, book 16, comes out next year in March, and it's called Slappy in Dreamland.
Kind of surprising they've never had him fight Nazis. I just think that's what you know.
You know
Oh
what?
my
So
goodness.
if all the Goosebumps books exist in a shared universe, then there has to have been one where like Slappy got covered in monster blood and grew to be like 100 feet
Oh,
tall.
man.
Like that has to exist. They can't be so divorced from like creativity that it never occurred to them to do that.
Right. You would think. I mean, there's one where it meets the mummy. I'm assuming it's the mummy from the Mummy Beyond Time or whatever.
Right,
That
yeah.
Goosebumps was.
Like, damn, R.L. Stine, just pay me $20 and I'll ghostwrite one of these fuckers for you.
I'll link everything together.
Yes.
Oh man, I used to love the Monster Blood ones too. Those ones
Yeah,
were
the
fun.
one with the giant hamster. I remember that one.
Yeah, good times, good times.
I like the
Rip.
ones where the kids like died at the end. Like a lot of them would have like endings where like the kids wouldn't die, but it would be kind of implied that they were fucked and they were just like really about
Yeah, which is even worse.
Oh man, the one that really scared me, which I think there might have been a part 2 to this one, and I never read it, was that the really awful one. I think you guys already laughed at the Say Cheese and Die one.
Yeah, the
'Cause
camera
I love
one.
that title.
Because I remember that there was something about like the mirror world. So like the kid was like left-handed, but in the mirror he was right-handed, and then like
Yeah.
at the very end, like his brother reaches for something but reaches with the opposite hand. And I was like, oh no, his brother, no, that's not his brother. And then that's how it ends.
Yeah, you find out that the good kid got trapped in the mirror world and the evil one is the one who made it back at the end. Like, oh, that's kind of fucked.
Right.
Like, there was one where like the TV show actually made the ending like even more grisly than the book. So it was the Scarecrow walks at midnight. In the book, they defeat all the scarecrows, but someone finds the parchment that brought the scarecrows to life and reads it out loud. And so this girl's teddy bear comes to life and like attacks her, and that's how the book ends. In the TV show, they didn't like have the budget to do a puppet teddy bear, so the guy reads the parchment, and then it's just a giant fucking wheat thresher just plows through the house, and that's how it ends.
Oh man.
So there is a Slappy World book titled "Monster Blood is Back."
Oh, okay. Well, he better
Oh.
turn into a 100-foot Slappy.
I might just buy the one. You think if I read just that one, I'll understand what's going on?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, the
Oh.
narrative is too impenetrable at that point. You're gonna have to start from the beginning.
I guess so.
Did either of you see the Goosebumps movies, the Jack Black ones?
I saw the first one.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't.
I saw the first one as well. I didn't see the second one. I thought the first one was okay, but it was definitely like a kids movie. Like it wasn't even trying.
Yeah,
to
this is
be
what it
scary.
looked like, so that's why I was like, yeah, I'd rather not.